Alright guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, let me explain this social finder and latest video briefly because it's also similar to this random user as well. So I don't want to waste much time about explaining this. So now guys, let's get started. And as you can see, all these things are similar. Only different that is here is this. Let me just scroll down to let you see the difference. This search feed, that's the difference. That's what you're seeing on the screen now. This thing over here is useful for maybe a user want to search for another user, so you can, you can just choose the distance that, the distance of the friend, or maybe you want to search for a random person, so you can just choose the distance and the gender and the age. So that's what this is useful for actually. And you can see, you can select the distance automatically that will be there. I will advise you to put it in null, so all the distance will be on this one that says hide inactive user. This is where you can hide active user. Maybe a user doesn't use a app for like 6 months or more. You can set the years or days that you just want the active to be um not active in your app again. If you set 6 months, after 6 months, if a user does not come online, the user will be deactivated automatically. You can set the day, so I'm just putting it in 6 months. So, and this one, use on indicator also, I've already talked about this earlier. So access to other app, you are used to this. Delete adult image automatically. Text color, so I've already talked about this earlier. And the profile icon also same. And this one also, I've already talked about it in this advanced setting. As I said earlier, you don't need this for now. So required to watch video, access same thing. All this one are just, they are just similar. As you can see, I've talked about this. So you can choose the image. You can select it from browser actually, but I'm choosing from gallery because this is a tutorial actually. Okay, now to the third one, the latest video. Let's go to the latest video. And this latest video is also something similar to that. As you can see, section title is over here, searching feed. As you can see on the screen right now, you can select it. You can customize the text over here instead of using this, so you can customize the text. So that's what this is used for. Show by default latest. You can the rate of others. Okay, the rate of others you wanted to be showing. That's it. Mo ti gbọ́. The rate of others you want it to be showing. That's it. So you have to select maybe it's latest. And this one. This one is that maybe once a user click on the video, it should be in landscape or portrait. If you select this one, it will be in landscape, and if you select the second one over here, it will be in portrait. So choose wisely. And this video comment is when you want to allow user to comment under a video. That's what this is used for. Show description of the video, show creator name, the person that upload the video, icon to view all videos of a specified user as you can see on the screen, show creation date, the day the video was posted, downloading button so that people can download the video to their mobile Android. So you can select it yes or no. I'm putting it in no. And this one that says review video before publish, this is that when a user publish a video to your application, you have to review it before you approve the video. So if you want to review every single video published to your application before it's been uploaded, so you can put it in yes. So you have to review every single video. So I'll put it in no. I don't need this, so I'm putting it in no, but you can put it in yes based on what your application based on. Okay, this is where you can review the video. This review video option. So if I click on it, all the video that is in your application right now, as you can see, you can delete it. If you don't want it, you can cancel the user, you can delete the video. You can also select, maybe you want to all, this is all pending review. There's no any pending review. So if you search for any pending review, there won't be any pending review. For now, approved. It's only one video in our application and it's approved. That's it. So, and if you set this as that you want to review any video in your application, so if you set it as yes, so no video will be uploaded to your application without you reviewing it. So that's what that is useful for. So let me click it on yes, so you can see how it works. Category, you can select your categories. Like you can create so many categories. This is only video, so let me create a category. It's like comedy example. So if I create a community, as you can see, and this only administrator can publish. Set administrators. these administrators is like admin of this application, which is only you. If you set it as only this administrator, no one will be able to publish any video to this section. Let me create another section like run. Let me just put one and more add. That means that only admin that can publish, which is only me, that can publish videos to this section. Or if you make someone an admin also, you can that person can also publish video to this section as well. That's what this is useful for. And also login type, all these things are similar as well, so I don't need to explain this as well again. So you have to click on save after you done doing that. So now let me tell you something. You can also review user. Let's come back to this random section. On this random section here, as you can see, content review. You can review the content of the users. See all the message in my application right now. So you can review it. If this is any, content that does not, that you don't like in your application, you can delete it here. And also review chat user. You can all the user in your application. We only have one user, which is me. So you can delete the user. And you see, you can delete the user. That's it. That's it. Okay, so guys, this create section over here, this is where you can add a new section to your application. And as you can see, there are so many sections which you can create here. So we are starting with the web section over here. I'm going to treat everything here, but if I said I should be treating it one by one, we won't have time to treat the office section and the product. So let me briefly be explaining both together. So now let me explain what office is useful for. Okay, this is the office section over here. So the first one, we are getting started with the first one, list over here. In this list, you have to create a new office, as you can see up there. So you have to create a new office like this. So click on new office now. So it's like what you're seeing on the screen right now. After we filling out the information here, it will be like what you're seeing on the screen. So now let me get started by filling out this information. The company, your company name, you can just use your company name at the first one, your address, your second address as well, your zip code, your city, your region. You can also pointed your location at the map. So now let's pointed my location using this map over here. So you just have to click on your present location or your company location. So you just have to select where where your company is located, as you can see. So I'll select where my company is located over here. So and also to the number, you just have to fill in your phone number. You can use two numbers, you can see. So I'm only using one number right now. And this business hour is when your business time, like your active hours, when you usually be active. So I'm putting 247, that means 24 hours. So on your email, when a user will have access to send you email. Maybe you have an issue using your application, so you have to send image to you. So I'm filling in this image and hide the image so the user can see the image is sending message to. And the chat over here is like something you are seeing on the screen, so you can allow it, and if you don't like it, you can't allow it. So I'm allowing it now. So as you can see here, this web, maybe you have a website, so you can paste your website. As for me, I have a website over here, so I'm putting my website link here. So and after putting your website link, so you can just let it open externally. That means it will open outside your application. But if you uncheck this box, so that means it will open inside your application. So you can choose the one that you preferred. And this image over here, this is like the image over like what you're seeing on the screen, like the image that will be showing in this office. So that's what it's useful for. And also you can select up to 4 image. The maximum is 4 image and the minimum is 0 image. So select, you can put 0 image, that means you won't upload any image. And if you like, you can upload as many, no, not as many, it's just 4. So that's it. And after you done, click on save image over here. And after the image is successfully saved, you have to save the i mean uh save the all of it generally. So guys, now let's save it. And as you can see, when I click on the save button over here, it says like the URL does not cooperate. It doesn't mean that the URL I render here does not cooperate. It's because I didn't input something like https column slash slash. You have to put something like this in the front of it. So now let's click on save. Have you seen that it's successfully saved? And the next one over here, the option, this is maybe what you are seeing on the screen. You should ask for the username when a user wants to send you a message. So as you can see on the screen, so it will ask for the username, and also as for the email also. When you are person is trying to send you an email, so it will ask for the person email as well, and same as the phone number, but you can put the phone number in optional. So then click on save. So to the next one, color. This is the color of the page, so you can leave it as same general as well, and you can also change the color if you wish. So I'm leaving it as same general, so I don't need to change anything here. And this conversation over here is like when a user sends you a message using the talk to us yeah, button over here. This is where you will receive the message. So guys, before you can use this office section in your application, you have to activate this office icon. So now let's go to the top bar icon and activate it. As you can see, this email icon is the office icon, as I told you earlier. So you have to activate it, and you know that the minimum that can, I mean the maximum that can be here is 4. So you have to remove one. So let me remove this section and put the office on here. So it's by default already, so I don't need to edit it. So I will click on save, but to be sure, let me check it. So let's see if it's in by default. As you can see, it's in by default now. So as you can see, the action, which is office over here, you can also change it if you wanted to open a specified web or a section, and you select the section. So I'm putting it by default, and you can also change the icon as well. So that's it. So by default, then you click on save. So guys, now once we click on save, the icon is successfully activated in our app. So guys, now let's go to the application and let's see if this is successfully working. And as you can see over here, is now in our application. So now as you can see, this is the talk to us icon. So now let me message, let me just say something like I have a problem, I have questions. So as you can see, please enter your name. So you have to enter your name so we can know the user sending this actual message. So thank you very much for this. Is our auto message. So now let's go back to the website. Let's see if it is. Let me reload. So let's go to the conversation, the office, to the conversation over here. As you can see, the message is here now. The sender name, as you can see, and the what, the new message. So let's click to open. As you can see the message over here, I have a question. So you can reply by by typing here. So let me just say, what's that? So let's click on this send icon. Immediately the user will receive this email notification immediately after you send it. So now the email, I mean the message has successfully sent. So now let's go to our mobile phone. As you can see here, there's a notification. So what's that? This is our message. So once a user click on it, it will bring them directly to this place, so you can continue chatting or wherever you want. So guys, now we are done with that. So now let's go to the section. Let's create a new section by clicking on this create section icon here. And as you can see, this is the all list of section you can create using this app creator 24. So I'll be explaining these one by one. Let's start with the web. If you create a web section, that means that you have to look for a website. Maybe it's your website or any other website online. Then you have to paste the link of the website in this section. And once a user click on this section, the web page that you paste in this section will be shown in your application. So you can choose any website. You can choose Amazon website, Google website, any website you wish. So the problem is that once you are uploading your app to Google Play Store or any store, it may require for you to provide maybe a corporate certificate that you have the right to use this web application. But once you use this web wisely, maybe you don't just use it anyhow, they won't require for this. So I would advise you to use it wisely when using this section. Okay, so now let's go to the section which says HTML. On this HTML, this involves coding. I know most of you don't know about coding, so I'm gonna skip this. And if you have interest in this HTML, you can drop it in the comment section. I'll make sure I talk about it later on. So guys, now onto the next one, the quiz. In this quiz is like if you want to create a quiz application where user can, that can, maybe you can put a question like, okay, what goes up that does not come down, so, stuff like that. So people will have to answer, either you put option or they type it manually. So that's what the quiz section is useful for. And to the next one, this image and sticker is like when you want to create a sticker application for WhatsApp. On WhatsApp there's a sticker there, so you can create an application which you can upload sticker there. So when a user is using your application, he or she can add the sticker in your application to WhatsApp directly. So that's what the image and sticker is used for. And the audio is like when you want to upload songs to your application, you can create a section where there will be music there, and the video as well, that is also similar. Social video also is also similar, and the product also, maybe you want to sell product. I've talked about this. I mean, I will still talk about this in future. And the chart, I've already talked about the chart finder and the user finder. The sub menu also is also similar, like a tab also. So I'll be talking about fully. So for now, it's just like a section or so. The RSS blog is like when you want to create your application for blogging. So I'll explain that fully later. And the card also is like something like, like a, maybe like something like articles, sha. So that's what that is useful for. Text and image also is also similar to card. And also the office section, I've talked about this before. And also the form is like when a user, like something like when you want user to fill a form, stuff like that. And the game is for gaming. That is obvious. And the latest action is like something latest in your application, sha. And the key out scan is to scan a code bar. So and the last visited is where you visited last, so it will be shown there. And the 2D chat multiplayer is like a multiplayer game. The PDF reader also as well. So on our next tutorial, we'll be talking about the web section firstly. And do you know that you can create a website also using this AppCreator24? Although it's another website, but it's owned by this AppCreator24 as well. So I'll be explaining about that on our next tutorial, how you can create a website using this AppCreator24 as well as an application. So guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you on the next tutorial. I'll be posting next tutorial on Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Bye.